Wasn't have to see the jury box.
Hey, on that out of county, is Hanover coming today? Kelsey, is Hanover coming today?
No, sir, it will be someone else.
He filed a motion to revoke and raise on a Vicente Rodriguez.
Oh, I did that yesterday.
You filed it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I guess you want to still talk about it?
Yes, Judge. And the reason we did that, Judge Jackson requested we do so because we were asking it orally, but we filed that and we can talk about that.
Okay, all right, I guess let's do this. Ms. Esquivel, you are charged with violation of a bond or protective order. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge. On January 8th, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, the officers were conducting surveillance on the defendant who had active warrants out of the 178th as part of a fugitive task force when they observed the defendant's vehicle parked at a location where the defendant was prohibited from going due to an active protection order. The officers then observed the vehicle drive away, driven by the complainant of the defendant's open case in the 178th. The officers then observed the vehicle to have an expired registration and initiated a traffic stop. The officer then found the defendant hiding in the back seat. Both the complainant and the defendant acknowledged that the defendant was prohibited from the residence.
So she was at the
She was at the
residence.
complainant's residence, yes.
Was she with the complaining witness
complainant.
as well?
Yes. They
Okay,
were
so
together.
how bad are we talking the ag assault? Do you mind telling me about that?
I'll tell you about the ag assault, Your Honor. So in the aggravated assault, the officers were dispatched to a disturbance and they met with the complainant who stated he was involved in a verbal altercation at a bar earlier in the morning. And then once the complainant arrived home, he was locked out of his house and had to force the door open. And that started another disturbance with the defendant. The defendant threw several items at the complainant and the defendant began to strike the complainant on his back of his neck several times with their hands. And the officer observed the complainant to have red scratch marks on his neck. Further, the defendant retrieved a black compact handgun and pointed at the complainant and racked the slide, thereby placing the complainant in fear for his life.
Okay. Ms. Esquivel, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I want you to understand something very, very clear. The Texas Constitution does not allow me but in extremely limited circumstances to hold someone at bond. Zero bond. This is that situation. I'm going to put a protective order naming this person as a protected individual. If you so much as do anything to violate any of these conditions, I can have a hearing to hold you at no bond. And I will do it in a heartbeat to protect every person in my county. Do you understand? You
Yes,
are not
ma'am.
to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. No weapons, no contact with the complaining witness, and no going. I'm assuming, is it a he, she? Well, it doesn't matter. You're not to have any contact. Don't go anywhere where this person lives, works, anything. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't want to talk about the case, but
President, I'm a little
Oh.
confused.
who's your lawyer?
Robert Valles, and he's on my case. He was supposed to be here this morning. I'm a little confused.
Do you know, has Bo said he's going to show? We had no idea that you have a lawyer. Okay, so let's do this. What I can do is I can have you take a seat. We'll wait for him to get here. But regardless, I'm putting these conditions on your bond. I've found that probable cause exists to go forward with your case. The only thing I'm telling you now, don't violate any of these conditions because there are severe consequences.
Yes, Your Honor.
We'll go through it again when your lawyer gets here, but just don't leave until he gets here, okay?
Your Honor.
For now, I'm gonna have you sign a reset with Victoria. We'll have you get signed for your conditions. Just take a seat momentarily. Well, once he gets here, then we'll go through it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Lauderdale. Come on up. Alex, you got the cause number?
Yes, Judge.
Oh, thank you. Of course.
Good morning, sir. Mr. Lauderdale, you're charged with criminal mischief. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. we're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On January 3rd, 2025, the officer was dispatched to a gas station in Harris County, Texas in regard to an assault in progress. The officer made contact with the complainant. The complainant stated the defendant had damaged his vehicle, that the complainant had parked his vehicle at the gas station by the front doors. As the complainant was in the store, he observed the defendant standing by the complainant's motor vehicle with a large rock concrete piece over his head, and the defendant threw the rock, breaking the front of the complainant's windshield, causing $1,000 in damages. The officer observed the large concrete rock sitting on the hood of the complainant's vehicle, and the defendant stated he was upset but did not elaborate.
Mr. Lauderdale, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. You missed court, and I issued a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to recall that warrant now, but if you miss court again, it's not going to go well. Do you understand? Do you need a lawyer? Can I give you a lawyer? I need you to talk to me. Okay. I don't want you to pick up any new cases. I want you to be nice. Do not go back to this McDonald's. Do you understand? Do not go back to this McDonald's.
Your Honor, it's a gas station.
Oh, where is it?
Let me see.
I thought you said it was a
A
McDonald's.
gas station on Belfort Street.
Okay, please don't go back to this gas station. Do not pick up any new cases. Do not be a danger to my public. Do you understand? Okay, so if you please provide him a lawyer. All right, I'm gonna have you take a seat in the jury box while I find you a lawyer, okay? Please, yeah, state it. Can you file those conditions, please?
Yes, Judge.
No weapons, no going back,
Yes, Judge.
no contact with complaining witness. You were here because a bond violation has occurred. You were ordered to go take a test and you failed to do so.
I guess this is separate.
If this ever happens again, I will revoke your bond, issue a warrant for your arrest, and I'm going to put you in jail.
Lo voy a encarcelar.
Do you understand?
¿Él lo entiende? Yes.
I am now sending you for a drug and alcohol test, and you must come back.
Tiempo. Y tiene que regresar.
Do you understand?
¿Él lo entiende?
Okay, all right.
Yes.
We're pretty confident that he's going to come out clean. Am I excused on this case or should I be?
Do me a favor, I guess, leave me your cell phone just in case, and we'll reach out to you if something unfortunate were to,
Definitely.
just advise your client that if he ever misses another test again, then no.
He's from Latin America. They reversed he was supposed to come back on 1/6/25. He thought it was 6/1, that kind of thing. So we're confident he's going to be clean.
I hope so. Okay, all right, take a seat for me, please.
Back here in the audience or over here?
Yeah, just over there is fine. So, Mr. Milan, if you want to leave your cell phone with Victoria, then we'll. Hi,
Hi,
how can I help?
you're on Ismael Lopez Ayante.
Is it under Lopez?
Page one, Your Honor, top of one.
I said, okay,
We're gonna have to reset it because we're gonna have to reset it because we have not got.
it's okay. Like, I don't need to get involved unless it gets like old.
I understand, but what I'd like to ask, and the district attorney has agreed, is his bond conditions are affecting his ability to work because his ability to work in restaurants and bars, that's what he does for a living.
What condition is it?
It is the condition that he cannot work in a restaurant or any type of bar or restaurant.
No, I would never have told him that he can't work at a restaurant.
Bond conditions read he's not to work in any bars or any establishment where greater than 50% of sales are from alcohol.
No, that's fine. Wage appearance.
Was he selling to minors? Is that what the allegation is?
No, the allegation is that he was just selling at 2:30 a.m. without a permit.
Oh, is that the one you y'all just approached?
Oh, it's a second.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't have a problem if he works at a restaurant, right? If he's a bartender, I mean, it's the second time with this thing. So if he wants to work at, I have no problem. I mean, I'll take off the 50%, or I don't care,
Okay.
right? So just behind the bar, but any restaurant, I don't care.
Any restaurant?
Yeah, I mean, really, we can take off the 50%. I think that's,
I was gonna offer that he get its recertification with TABC in order to work at a bar or restaurant.
okay, done,
Okay.
do it.
Okay.
And yeah,
Thank you, Your Honor.
yes, ma'am.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, Yeah.
I'm approaching off document matter.
but Ms. Yurick, take off the 50% regardless
Okay.
for now, so that if in the meantime, he can get a job wherever he wants, get that TABC certification and then, yeah,
Thank you, Your Honor.
yes, ma'am, of course. Okay, I'm sorry.
Again, I'm approaching off document matter,
What's your cost number?
2537245.
Gasky,
Correct.
okay,
Couple things, Judge. First, I noticed there was a summons. I know we had came to court because the first case was dismissed. You had no PC, so they went to the grand jury and I guess got indicted. So he had another case number. It looked like they did a summons, but it appears it says there's a open warrant for him because of the summons. He did it pretty quick.
well, I don't know why they do things like this, because it just confuses everybody, Can I give you a cause number? 253-7245. It's in summons right now. I don't think there's anything that we need to do. We don't have to set a bond. We just leave it as is, right? Right. There's no open warrant. It just looks weird because it doesn't look like a normal case. But when it's a summons, you don't have to put a bond. You don't have to do anything. We just carry on as normal. Is he here now?
He's on the way.
Okay.
He went from the docket today, but he's on the way. There's another issue, the fact that he doesn't live in Africa, but he has a wife and child in Africa. He was living over there, but he came back over here to complete his education.
Okay.
So now he wants to travel back there from the 15th to January 15th to February 15th.
I don't have a problem with that.
Right, but the situation on one of the bond conditions is that he has to, if you get called, come drug test during that period, during that month. So how would that be? We have, not to appear that they issue.
Right. No. So when people are out of town, what we typically do is we tell them to go test at a Quest diagnostic, get the result to us, and then everybody's happy. I don't know if there is one where where is he going?
No.
I don't know if there's one. I doubt it. I got to imagine that they do have some kind of testing down there. He's still under bond condition, right? So no matter where he goes, anywhere, this is a second, right?
I think it's the first.
I see there was one in the 248th that was disposed of 11/5 of
And
November. What happened with
that's just
that?
Whenever it was indicted, because I don't.
So I see one was dismissed 10/26/24. Is that the one that I
Yeah, no
found no
PC.
PC?
No BC, Your Honor.
It looks really bad. Like if he gets pulled over by an officer, holy
Like you have all these DWIs.
God, they're gonna just go nuts. But it's all stemming from one incident, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so yeah, it's a true first. We'll leave it on him as how to test
Okay.
over there. Just get it to you. They'll get it to us, and then just let him know that he just can't use while he's over there.
Okay.
And then, just sometimes they get called on, sometimes they don't. So who knows? But we will let pretrial know that he's not going to be able to come in. If he does get selected, he's just going to have to go test somewhere over there.
Right.
Normally what I do is I also pay for it. I can't do that here.
Correct.
So that'll be on him as well. Okay?
But question, is there a way to suspend the testing for that 30 days while he's over it?
Well, if I do that, is he going to drink? You know what I mean? That's what I want to make sure that he's not doing, you know? And while I still have the condition in, hopefully he won't. That's the idea, you know? After a while, if you can show me after a couple months that there are no issues, then I'll take it off. But in the initial phases, I want to make sure that not someone that has an issue, you know? That's why.
Right, does he, he's on the way, does he need to speak to the pretrial officer?
He will, yeah.
All right. Thank you,
Okay, so
Judge.
just let me know when he gets here, then we'll get you guys out.
All right, thank
Okay,
you.
thanks.
Judge, we have an arraignment that just showed up,
Okay,
page 8 and 9. Godfrey, come on up.
good morning, Mr. Godfrey. Sir, you are charged with 2 cases. You're charged with evading arrest or detention. You're also charged with failure to identify oneself, giving fictitious information. On the evading, you were facing up to a year in jail, and on your other case, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On January 6, 2025, officers responded to an assault in progress in Harris County, Texas, and met with the complainant, who reported a young black male involved in an assault. The complainant identified the defendant, and the officers attempted to detain the defendant when the defendant fled when he saw the police. The officer pursued the defendant on foot, and the defendant was located by the officer after approximately 100 yards after attempting to enter another apartment. The officer instructed the defendant to surrender. The defendant then jumped down from a second-story stairwell in an attempt to flee, and the defendant was then apprehended by the officer while the defendant continued to resist. Once detained, the officer attempted to obtain the defendant's date of birth and name. The defendant would not provide a date of birth and gave a false name. After multiple attempts, the defendant provided the requested information.
Okay. So was he the one that they were actively investigating?
Yes, because he was identified by the complainant as being involved in an assault, and they tried to investigate and detain him for that assault.
What happened with that?
Let me see if there's any further information about that. So in regard to the original assault, it was determined that no assault occurred, but it was after further investigation.
Sure. Okay. Mr. Godfrey, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with both of your cases. How old are you, sir?
17.
What do you do for a living?
I'm searching for a job right now. I'm gonna work at the warehouse.
Did you graduate from high school?
No, sir.
You need to.
No, sir.
You need to get back into high school.
So that's what I'm working on right now. We working on putting me back in school. I'm getting back on track.
Who are you here with today?
My aunt, she's parking.
She's what?
She's parking, like she's paying for parking right now.
Is that Aunt? Are you Aunt?
No, sir. She's downstairs. She ain't make it upstairs. I came up here. She's
I'm
looking
gonna
for
give you a
parking
lawyer.
spot.
I'm gonna give you a lawyer today. I want you to get back in school, and I'm making that a condition of your bond. You have to graduate from high school. You will be in this life. Education is where it starts. If you don't have an education, at the minimum, a high school diploma, you're going to be making pennies to when everybody else is making dollars. Do you understand?
Sir.
So I'll give you a lawyer today. I'm going to have you talk to the lawyer. We're going to figure out how to get you back into school. I'm going to give you 2 to 3 weeks. And when you come back, I want you to show me that you've either enrolled into high school or you started working on your GED. If you've done nothing, it's not going to go well for you. No smoking weed. I'm going to test you. I want to make sure that you're not using as well. Do you understand? I'm sending you for a drug test now because I want to make sure that you're not using. Is that Ann? No? Okay. So can you appoint him a lawyer, please? All right. I'm going to have you sign a receipt with Victoria. I'm going to have you get with pretrial. And I'm going to have you go take a test. I'm going to have you come back. And then I'm going to have a lawyer when you come back. All right? Okay. Hi.
Here on Marvin Opute, OPU.
Okay.
This is what I was in last week. There was still work that needed to be done. We ended up just saying that we were gonna submit a mitigation packet. You'd asked how long, I said a week. We turned it in. Unfortunately, Mr. Opute is not in court today. He is working out of state in Ohio and he couldn't afford the ticket to make it back. I checked with the state. They haven't made a decision yet on the mitigation packet. And that he needs to still do the RIP to see how much restitution. if
Yeah,
any.
but it's 200 days old. I mean, how many times have you tried the RIP already?
Yes, Judge. And we've tasked the investigator now, so hoping she can find it within the next couple of days. And I can,
Okay, I'll set it for a week. I'm not,
Yes,
there's no
Judge.
more time.
Yes,
That's
Judge.
it. really. And then if you can also hopefully have a decision.
Because, yeah, and as I was talking to defense, Brenda Gomez put in the notes that as of yesterday, it's still pending approval, so they're still looking at it. I could reach out to them again and see.
Okay, let's set it for, I guess, next Monday, you know, and then,
May I ask that his appearance be waived, the tickets last minute, or if we're doing it a week?
I got it, but he's gonna have to come to do the TRAS,
No,
right?
I
So
totally,
I'll waive it for next Monday, wait to see, because he may get denied, I don't know. Approved, he's fast tracked to get here, though. I'm not gonna do weeks for him to get a plane ticket. He's gonna have to take a bus or something.
understood, Judge.
Yeah, okay,
Thank you.
so we'll roll it to Monday. Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna put you on an ex parte matter.
You wanna go back
Yes,
there? Yes. Oh, you want money? You can have it. All you have to do is ask. You don't need to, just as much money as you want, really. I'm surprised that more people don't, you know, like in a year, I probably get maybe 5. Yeah,
I'm using them, like I have one in this court, another court, like.
no one, I'm telling you, it's not many. The only thing is you have to have an amount. So, and for what purpose it's going to be. So like if it's for a blood expert, you need, yeah, I need a blood expert. This is who it is. This is how much it's going to be. So it can't just be an open here. It's not an open checkbook. It has to be like a certain amount and has to be who it goes to.
So for the,
Do you have one already or no?
not for an expert, for investigator. But
How much do you want?
not to exceed $800. So 1,000.
Is that it?
Just 1,000, yes. Because I don't need it for extensive, just,
Okay. And if you need more, just come back. You know? Okay, thanks. Yes, ma'am. Yes, of course.
Judge Fleisher, I've just been appointed to Mr. J. First of all, how are you? Nice to see you.
Good.
I've just been appointed to Mr. Javion Godfrey. My
Okay.
understanding is that you sent him out to go get drug tested.
So what yeah, I want to get him drug tested. He's 17. Looks like he's not in school anymore. What I'd like to do is get him back into school. You know, I'm going to say, hey, look, it's a part of your bond conditions. So kind of, you can really get impressed to him how important it is to get back into school. What we normally do is we set it off 2 to 3 weeks to give them time to re-enroll. If money is an issue, I have paperwork that I can give them where they can enroll in free GED classes. If he needs a cell phone, if he needs a tablet, we can give all that stuff to you. We just need to know. So just reach out to him, see what he needs, see what he doesn't need. Great. That's it.
So it's coming back today.
Yeah, he should be back here probably within the hour. If he tests positive, I'm going to tell him that I'm going to drug test him again in about 45 days. If he tests positive, it's really not going to go well for him. So I'm trying to get him, if he's dirty, not to use anymore. And let him know that he will definitively be tested, so you know if you do it. So, okay?
Thank you.
Sure.
Fleisher, I've got a couple of cases upstairs, so it's going to be about now.
Take your time. There's no rush, really, of course. Look, you look great, man.
Thank you,
Look
Judge.
at,
Trying.
look at you, man.
Trying to be like you,
Holy
Judge.
moly.
I've been
You
trying.
look great.
Thank you.
You look 40, 50?
Changed diet and working out in the morning.
Awesome. You look great. You're killing
Yeah, with the other kids. Yeah, I'm trying.
it. Who you got?
I got Ortega in custody, Your Honor.
Okay.
This one, it's pretty old. I haven't been on it the entire time. He has a felony this Thursday. I'm just trying to see if I can move him to Friday to see if we can work something out.
Yeah. What, Alex, is there anything going on upstairs? Oh, I hope it's just not a new case too. Watch it be new.
I don't see any offers made.
No. So it's an ag assault. He just picked it up in November.
Yeah, as an ag assault. And I don't see any information as far as updates.
And he's on felony probation too.
We have to set it, we'll set it, but it's kind of.
Obviously, I'm going to give you time.
Yeah.
But just,
Yeah, I know.
all right, and whatever you
Not a
want.
fun situation for me either. Like,
All right, page 5, Shabbat, come on up. Councilor, your notes.
I know, well, then I'll just come back.
Sounds good, thank you so much.
Hey, so, Mr. Shabbat, you're charged with assault bodily injury. You're facing a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. Let's do this. I'm just going to have you take a seat in the jury box. We'll wait for your lawyer to get here. Do not leave, sir.
All right, Judge, next is page 6, Doc, come on up.
Hey, finally. Mr. Bose,
Good morning, Judge.
it only took 6 years. How are you, Mr. Das?
Happy to be here.
We're happy that you finally made it after all that time, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah, so, here, let me let Ramon in. All right. Mr. Das, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or $2,000 fine. I seriously have to commend your lawyer, Mr. Bose, who has just literally stayed with you 1,797 days old, and she has never, ever forgotten. Mr. Bose?
Yes, Judge. Good
yourself
morning.
on the back, really. Just, you
Thank
are,
you.
you are one and amazing.
Oh, thank you, Judge.
We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On February 13th, 2020, officers were dispatched in regard to a major crash at the exit ramp of Bingle and Pinemont on Northwest Freeway. And the officer made contact with the defendant, who was observed sitting in the driver's seat with the keys in the ignition, with the vehicle still running, and the defendant was covered in vomit. The officer smelled a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage and observed bloodshot eyes and slurred speech. The officer further observed the defendant drive in the vehicle and swerve across several lanes and strike a Toyota Sienna van. And that they followed the vehicle, and that's whenever they pulled over the vehicle and made contact with the defendant. The officer made contact with the complainant, who did not see the driver or the car hit them. They just felt the impact, which caused their car to spin out of control. And the officer then conducted standard field sobriety test, HGN 6 out of 6, walk and turn 5 out of 8, one leg stand 3 out of 4. The defendant was read the DIC and consented to breath. The results 0.112 and 0.118.
You said he was in the driver's seat when the
He was
cop
observing
came
the
up to
driver's
him.
seat still running and keys in the ignition.
Mr. Das, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. You are also not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance. Do you understand? Okay, you've got a great lawyer. Listen to her. She'll take care of you. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance so you don't have to waste your time coming to court, but just stay in touch with her. She'll tell you when you need to come back and what to do.
Sure.
Do you see a valid license?
I'm writing it right now, Your Honor. It's eligible.
Great. So for now, I'm going to have you sign a receipt with Victoria. We'll have you get with pretrial for your bond conditions, and after that, you're free to go. All right?
Thank you.
Please.
Judge House, March 4th through the 6th.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
No, we need a date. Hold on. How's March 4th through 6th? You say.
That is a national holiday, the day that the Queen was born. How about?
Is that your birthday?
Yes, my birthday is the 7th. So let's do the 4th. Let's do the 4th. And yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Hey, have a great day.
You do the same, Judge. Bye-bye.
Judge, we also have page 7, Esquivel, Bristol.
In court, every decision shapes a life. From DUIs to violence, consequences reach far beyond these walls. Stay safe, stay aware, and never take your freedom for granted. If you found this eye-opening, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more.